Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Today we are going to discuss about simple present tense. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense says that something was true in the past, is true in the present, and will be true in the future. That can be universal truth, that can be fact, that can be general statement. It expresses general statements or fact and timeless truths. It is also used to express habitual or everyday activities. How will we recognize this tense in Urdu? At the end of Urdu sentences, there comes ta hai, ti hai, te hai, ta हूँ, etc. Like examples are there. हम सुबह सवेरे जागते हैं. ते हैं is there. It tells that it happens on daily basis. तुम हर रोज़ स्कूल जाते हो. मैं अखबार नहीं पढ़ती हूँ. क्या नसीमा हमेशा सच बोलती है. These sentences tell that these tasks goes on as general or in routine. Fine. So this tense is called simple present or present indefinite tense. Now, what are the rules for assertive sentences? Like if we talk about present, simple present tense or present indefinite tense, it's assertive. The rules are subject plus first form of verb and then object. Basic, it is the basic and foremost. Like first of all, this tense starts. So this is the basic one: subject, verb, first form, and then object. Main three things are completed here. But if the subject is third person singular, like he, she, it, or any singular name, then s or es is added with first form of verb. Not only single, simply we will not write first form. We will add s or es if the person is third person singular. See the examples. I play cricket. I is first person, so play we have written. But if we see the next sentence, that is he goes to school daily. So why we have added es with go? Otherwise it can be he go. No, he is third person singular, so we have added es with it. Then see the next sentence: the sun rises in the east. It is not sunrise in east. Sun rises because sun is again third person singular, so we have added s with rise. Fine. If we see the negatives, and for negative we add do not. But if the person is third person singular, he, she, it, or any singular name, then we will add does not. Fine. And after does not, we will not write again s with that verb first form. I do not play cricket. He does not go to school. In previous slide you saw that he goes to school. Fine. Now it is he does not go to school. We will not say he does not goes to school. Okay. It does not rain in winter. It is that third person singular, and so we have written does not. We will not say it do not rain in winter. It will be wrong. It does not rain in winter. Fine. Then for an interrogative, do or does will be at the start of the sentence and subject, and then first form of verb and then object and then question mark. And of course, does will be written with the third person singulars. Do I play cricket? Does he go to school daily? And does the sun rise in the east? Now again we have not added es with go, not s with rise. Fine. Why? Because we have already added es with do. Do is replaced with does for third person singulars. Fine. Now there are some basic rules for active and passive voice. These rules must be in your mind for every tense it will be, but for present indefinite tense only helping verb is different, but otherwise basic rules are subject and objects are replaced with each other. Helping verb is used. For present indefinite tense is mr is used. Third form of verb will be written and use of by before subject. These are the basic rules, and now we will see the examples for active and passive voice from present indefinite tense. I play hockey. It is active voice. Now hockey will be at the place of that subject, and now hockey is played. Is the helping verb. Played is third form by me. That is passive voice. For negative, he does not eat bread. Does not, why we have written does not? Because he is third person singular, so we have added does not with it. Now we will change it into passive voice. Bread is not eaten by him. Fine. Do you help your mother? Now mother is singular, so we will write is. Is your mother helped by you? Question mark. Does she bring flowers from the garden? Now flowers are plural. She is singular, so we have written does. For flowers we will add are. It's interrogative, are will be at the start of sentence. Are flowers brought by her from the garden? That is the passive voice. Fine. So hopefully you have understood that, and now you will be able to solve the exercises of translation and change the voice. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.